Welcome back to the channel, and if you're new, welcome. I'm Shango, a creator from Jamaica. This is ETT, Everyday Tech Things. So, what I'm here to talk about today now is, having a dedicated space to shoot your content, and how that helps you as a YouTuber, a content creator, to create rapid content, to create relevant content, and to just create content overall. Now, as I can see, I'm in my studio, and this is my dedicated space to create content. Now, yeah, let me turn on that light. Sorry about that. Now, having a dedicated space is important, because what a dedicated space does is it reduces the amount of friction that you have when you're trying to create content. Now, if you have to go and set up lights, set up mic, set up camera, set up all of these things every time to create content, you will put it off. If you have to do a lot of stuff to get a job done or get anything done, you oftentimes tend to put it off. And that's the reason why you want to create a dedicated space. Mind you, you don't need this. This is an overkill for the most part. It can be as simple as a plain background. But you have a dedicated setup. So a dedicated setup meaning you have the camera ready, you have the mic ready, you have all of these stuff to capture the content ready. Or almost always ready. So, as I said, if it's something that you have to go and set up every time, you will put it off. Your mind will be like, I don't feel the vibes to set it up today. I don't feel the vibes to do this. I don't feel the vibes to do that. So creating a dedicated space for your content, whether YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, wherever you post content, can help a lot with you posting frequently, posting regular content, being consistent on these channels. And being consistent on these channels is very important in the growth of a content creator. Now, as I said, I have a studio that I've created more so for, working with clients, doing live production for them, doing designs, doing other stuff, editing for clients and stuff like that. However, I've also created this space with creating content for YouTube, Facebook, XYZ in mind. So I've set it up in such a way that when I shoot and you as an audience are watching, it looks a certain way, it's presented a certain way. And this is my dedicated space. I can jump in here at any time. My camera is always ready. My mic is always ready. Everything is always ready. Mind you, not everybody will have the access or the funds to create a space like I did. And as I said, I have this space because I use it for work and client work, which pays. And especially when you just start on YouTube, you don't necessarily will be making any money from YouTube. So to spend a lot of money on creating a dedicated space for YouTube, to me, is not a great idea. YouTube has a lot of potential. It has a lot of potential to make you money. However, when you're just starting, you won't be making them money. I'm sure that for the next month or two, I possibly will not be making any money from YouTube. I'm trying to figure it out myself. I know there is ways to monetize a channel which is small. However, it's still a process. You have to figure it out. You have to learn how to, monetize a channel by even merch. So feel free to check out one of my merch and support the channel. Now, as I said, it's something. It's a thing. Whereas the dedicated space really helps, and it helps me to create content and create rapid content. I can sit down and create multiple videos because I have the dedicated space to create the content. So if you are a YouTuber and you want to grow, or if you're a YouTuber, young YouTuber, just create a dedicated space. And as I say, it doesn't have to be so, it doesn't have to be this. This is an overkill. As to me, it's an overkill. It can be as simple as a seamless background, white, green, blue, depending on your color aesthetics of your brand or whatever you do. Can be very simple. I know big creators, namely Dave Lee, Dave 2D. So his name is Dave Lee and his channel is Dave 2D. He's one top creators related to your content creation on YouTube, and his setup is very simple. Very, very, very simple. You know what I mean? Simple background. He just stand up at one table and him give you a theme perspective. But his perspective is valid because he talk about a lot of laptops, and you know what I mean? Even the other big creators, them like MKHB, is always referencing his videos. So let me say, just create a space. It helps. It helps when you're creating content. And this is for my fellow YouTubers, fellow content creators. You know what I mean? Whether you're creating content for YouTube or otherwise, a dedicated space just makes it much easier. You're a photographer, you have a studio where you can shoot photos. You possibly will be shooting more photos. You're a videographer, you have a studio where you actually can shoot your concepts, and you know what I mean, whatever the thing may be, it will help you to shoot more of what you want to shoot. So a dedicated space definitely helps, and this is me encouraging you to work on your dedicated space, so again, like as I say, dedicated space is very important. So I'm Shango, a creative from Jamaica. This is ETT. Blessings and guidance.